Welcome, everybody, every man and woman, born of their mother. Thank you very much for joining today. I'm going to wait for someone to come up and message because when you first start, there's nobody there. But for those that are new to the channel, if you're watching on playback, I'm Justin from Juicy Killer Monster. My wife Lucy is out and about. Together we are Juicy Killer Monster. We do live stream news every Monday, Wednesday and Friday around about this time where we have a laugh, we read some news, you have an opinion, I have an opinion, and we just catch up and have a good time, don't we? So thank you for everyone that is on the live stream. We'll wait for them to turn up in the messages. We make the live stream what it is. Guy says, hello Justin, hello Guy, how are you buddy? How you been? What you been up to? Where you been? What's happening? So we'll wait for people to turn up. And Zoe goes, hi Justin. Zoe, you're on the live stream news. Yes, I think it's the first time you've ever been on the live stream news, Zoe, isn't it? Zoe's an awesome, you're all awesome viewers and subscribers. But Zoe was one of our competition winners. Well done, Zoe, for one of our best subscribers. Hooray, I caught a live, lol. Oh man, there's so much going on, Zoe. So much going on. And I've got a prediction, Zoe. Hey, Crossroads Podcast, how you doing, buddy? You all right? Steve is the latest member of the Juicy Killer Monster Army. So thank you very much, Steve. I tried messaging you last night, mate, but I couldn't find it on YouTube. And Zoe says, love my sticker. Haha. So while we're waiting for more people to come on the live, for anyone who's watching on playback, because I know you busy people, for anyone who's watching on the playback, check out the Juicy Killer Monster Army membership. It is, so on our main channel, we do finding car boot stock, dealing with charity shops and selling at car boots for money. Morning Shane, he's another Juicy Killer Monster member. Chop Chop and Zoe. It's good, I've got you all on it today, I'm really happy. And check out our memberships because that's where we do all our really creative stuff where me and Lucy are singing, playing guitars, this, that and everything else. So have a look on there, see if it's for you, if you want to support the channel even more. If not, it's fine. We love you being a subscriber and taking part, but it's just a way you can get extra content, okay? So with the memberships as well, the person who's been the member the longest is Little Shane. So you see Little Shane's got a green writing and he's got that light blue star next to him. That's his badge of honor. He has been Juicy Killer Monster. He was the first ever member and he's been a member over a month. And Crossroads Podcast UK, who is in blue writing, because he's a moderator as well as a member, has got his blue star as well. He joined the membership last night. So thank you, Steve. Crossroads, absolute legend. And we've got another member as well, which is Pete, Adventures in the Ute from Australia, who's also a member. So hopefully he turns up on today's live stream. But I want to thank you all because like 2 days ago, for a whole month, we had one member and we're very appreciative of that, Shane. And now we've got 3 members. So things are growing, guys. It's really good. So what is everybody up to today? Before I get straight into the news, what are you all up to? What's happening? Where you've been? What's going on where you are? And thank you once again for joining. There's so much going on. Yes, Shane. Can't believe it, mate. So Shane is the Shane, we're going to make you a lieutenant colonel, Shane, because you've been in the game longer, right? And then we've got Pete and Crossroads. They can be captains in the army, in the Juicy Killer Monster Army. Steve goes, I've been following you for a while. Yes, I know you have, Steve, and I appreciate it, mate, and it's good to see you on the memberships. You're a legend. Zoe goes, I saw you and Lucy this morning on Emsden video. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Oh, I messaged Emsden. So if anyone doesn't know, go and check out a channel called Emsden, so EMSDEN Gap UK. Okay, what they do is they're resellers. So they go to car boots. And I'm going to give them a good shout out. They go to car boots and they buy stuff and they resell it online. Okay, so where we source the stuff to sell it at car boots, they buy it from the car boots and they get it to its final customer. Now they've done an absolutely amazing feature for us and a shout out on their latest video. It went above and beyond because we met them at the car boot sale last week, and we filmed them and gave them a mention, and they filmed us. But video was really good last night. We couldn't believe it. And we've got people like Zoe who watches our channel and watches Em's Den. So she watches ours and she sees them on our video, and vice versa. So it's good, Zoe, isn't it? It's good, all this networking. And yeah, it's really good. So we've got a couple of YouTube buddies there for life now, I reckon. So it's really, really good. We've got loads of stuff going on, mate. Loads of stuff. We finally decided what we're going to do on storage with our vehicles. We've been umming and ahhing about whether to get a garage, whether not to get a garage, whether to get a van, whether to not get a van. And we decided we're just going to keep things like they are, because I've got the garage to fill up, I've got the side of the house to fill up, and I've got the back of the van to fill up. And the only reason we can't shift as much stock as quickly at the moment is because I only do one car boot a week. There's only one available. But come the main season, it will shift a lot quicker. Let's see what Zoe said. She goes, it was brilliant. I only caught up this morning, and I think it's great you all support each other. Yeah. Why can't we all support each other? You know what I mean? We're all here to help each other. So it's really good to help them, and it's fantastic for people helping us. Crossroads goes, will you still be able to come down soon? What we'll have to do, Steve, we'll have to see what's going on, mate, okay? Because the date we were going to do it has obviously passed. Things are busying up with work up here and everything else. And if you want us to come down there, we'll have to go over the details and everything else. But I think what will probably be the best thing, which won't cost anything either, Steve, is if you can set up some kind of stream, like I'll go on my phone. You can give us a little interview that you want to do, use some kind of streaming service, send us all the details for that, and we'll set it up, and we can do like a little half-hour interview over the phones, mate. Because at the moment I'm snowed under with work. Lucy's working as well, and this and that. So the likelihood of us being able to get down there, mate, is getting harder and harder. But yeah, it'd be good to collaborate and do something soon. But what I wanted to say as well, cheers, Shane. So what I wanted to say as well, and Steve, Crossroads, you'll love this, and so will you, Shane, and so will Pete if he watches this on playback. Part of the Juicy Killer Monster Army membership is they get to use custom emojis, they get loyalty badges, they get discounts of any merchandise that we do in the future. And we have members only videos, which I can't put on my main channel because we've got a niche on our channel, but all my creative stuff, like singing, playing guitar, goes into the membership. But the good thing is, Steve, I know you used to like an evening, an evening live stream. So what we're going to do starting next week is every Wednesday, for anyone who's a member, we're going to do a members only live stream, okay? And that members only live stream will be basically a jam night with the guitar, with me and Lucy doing a bit of singing, playing guitar, answering your questions, having a chat, trying to figure out some songs in front of you, having a rum and coke and having a laugh. And that's for Juicy Killer Monster Army members only. So if you're watching this on playback and you're thinking about becoming a member, that's something to look forward to. If you're already a member, little Shane, Crossroads, Steve, and Pete in Australia, you got that to look forward to, guys. And I'm probably going to do the live stream for about 7 p.m. Yes, awesome jam night Wednesday. Yeah, cool, man. I wanted to do it straight away, Shane, but you were the one member to start off with. And I was just waiting for a few more members to take part. Do you know what I mean? Make more of a night of it. So now we've got 3 members. I can do that jam night, and I'm going to do it Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time. Okay, so that's Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time. I'll set it up on a schedule, members only, and I'll put it in the community post as well. All right. So Shane goes, awesome jam night Wednesday, and little Shane goes, I really appreciate everything you've done so far, mate. We appreciate you too, buddy. It's good to have all you guys taking part in the lives, watching the videos, commenting, liking, sharing, helping us figure things out and helping us decide best way to go and supporting us with merchandise and stuff like this. Is amazing. I want to give a big shout out to Zoe. Aries mum, right? You're all amazing, but I want to give a big shout out to Zoe's Aries mum because she always sends us really, really nice messages. Good evening, cover. Adventures in a Ute Pete, Juicy Killing Monster Army member, legend. I'm just going to give a shout out to Zoe. Zoe Aries' mum, she goes above and beyond, right? All the messages, if you look through some of the videos, you see the long messages she sends us of support, and they're amazing to read, and it's really good. But she's one of the competition winners, so she's got the sticker and she's put it on her car. She's gone on her Facebook and she's pushed our channel and said to everyone, check this channel out, check this channel out. And she's also messaged other YouTubers that have passed us at Car Boots, like M's Den and stuff like that, making them aware of who we are and other channels. So a big thank you, Zoe, because it goes a long way. And don't think we don't appreciate it, all right? So thank you very much. And we're going to get, I reckon, in about a year's time, once she's built up her confidence, you don't know it yet, but I reckon in about a year's time, Zoe will end up doing what we're doing. Once she's got her head around it by watching the videos, I reckon she'll end up doing what we're doing, and then we'll give her advice on how to approach charity shops and stuff like that. So we've got Bracky, me, Kieran Mantuko, Visabaka, Lewandowski, Goat. How you doing, mate? Adventures in a Ute, Pete. Good evening, cover. Good evening, Pete. Thank you very much for being a Juicy Killer Monster Army member. Legend. Little Shane goes, Ty Zoe. Galaxy says, you need Jesus and a faithful wife. Well, brother, I have got Jesus and I've got a faithful wife. But thank you for pointing out, Galaxy. Little Shane goes, morning, Pete. Crossroads podcast say, how much are you earning at the moment on YouTube? Well, it is, it varies, Steve. Do you know what I mean? It varies. It's probably not as much as you think. It all comes down to your views and your watched hours and in your memberships and stuff like that. So, because we've only just started a new niche, a car boot stuff is our new niche starting in January. It's going to take time to build up, but it's enough to get us a few coffees, Steve, and the odd beef chow mein at Chinese takeaway. All right. And Pete's having a laugh with the Hulk face. Quick one, Pete, because you just joined on after I said it all. What we're going to do, so you haven't got to watch the playback, is now we've got 3 members on the channel. Wednesday night, every Wednesday, 7 p.m, we're going to do a live stream, members only, Pete. Okay, so that's you, Steve, and Shane, and anyone else that joins as a member. And it's going to be a relaxed jam night on the guitar, singing a few songs, having a vodka, having a rum and coke. Me and Luce will be there, and it's just for members only, probably about half hour for an hour every Wednesday as part of the Juicy Killer Monster Army membership. All right, brother? So bear that in mind. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And now we're going to talk about a bit of news, mate. But before we talk about this bit of news, we're just going to finish off what I was saying, because I need to get it out. I need to get it out. It's off my head then, isn't it? So yes, if you watched yesterday's video and the video before, you'll see that we started approaching charity shops. Okay, and we've got lots and lots that I've yet to approach, but I haven't, because we haven't got unlimited storage at the moment. But what those charity shops are doing, Pete goes, I'll try my best to join as I'll be at work. Okay, mate, no problems. We're approaching charity shops, so as well as picking our stuff up off the streets and stopping it going into landfill, and doing dumpster diving as well, but dumpster diving with permission from the charity shops. There's charity shops that we're in contact with now that are very kindly putting stuff aside to one side for us before they put it in the bin. And we have a pickup day where we pick that up. We've got 1 on the books for that, and 2 on the books for able to go through their bins, dumpster diving, which makes for great footage as well. And I'm going to approach, I think, another 4 charity shops next week and try and get at least another 2 on the books. Phil Ewing morning. How you doing, Phil? Thanks for joining, brother. And yeah, and that's what we're going to do, guys. And what that gives us is, that gives us guaranteed, clean, good, reusable stock. And it's all the stuff you can sell for 50p for £1. Phil Ewing okay. Little Shane goes, morning, Phil. And it gives us lots of free stuff from the charity shops that we can sell down the car boots. So it's amazing. It's really good. it's opened up a whole new venture in this car boot business. You know, if you can get your hands on really good stock regularly, obviously when you go out on the streets, it's give and take, it's hit and miss. Do you know what I mean? Some of the stuff out there might work, some of the stuff might not work. You might be able to get stuff some days you're not, but we're still going to do that, but not as much. But get into the charity shops, make contacts, and do regular pickups for regular car boots. Zoe goes, got to go now, guys. See you all soon. Take care, everyone in the chat. Zoe, you take care too. I did give you a big shout out. You're probably getting ready for work, but have a look on the playback, Zoe. I gave you a shout out, and I predict, Zoe, that within a year you'll be doing what we do, and you may even be filming it on YouTube as well. So we'll have a look. But thanks for joining, Zoe. All right. Little Shane goes, bye, Zoe. Right, so let's get some news on the go, shall we? That's that. That's our breaking news, and now we're going to see what's going on in the world. So, I think we should talk about this Washington plane crash. God bless the souls that have lost. It says, tracking the Washington plane crash. What flight data, air traffic control recordings, and CCTV tell us? Using flight tracking data, CCTV and recordings of air traffic control, Sky News data and forensic unit examines the events that led to the disaster, which is thought to have killed 67 people. Unbelievable. With no survivors expected to be found, the focus is turning to how a military helicopter on a training exercise collided with an American Airlines passenger jet. What we know so far. It said at 8:47, with the plane at 600 feet and preparing to cross over the river, an air traffic controller contacted the helicopter's pilot to tell them to pass behind the plane. I'm not reading out all the black box information. Airport security cameras captured the helicopter on a collision course with the plane in the final seconds before the crash. Flight tracking websites lost sight of the plane at 8:45 p.m. local time. It was reported altitude was 275 feet. Seconds after the crash, a gasp could be heard coming from the air traffic control room. Did you see that? Someone asked. The emergency alert was sounded around 1 minute later at 8:48 p.m. Crash, crash, crash. This is alert 3 rang alert over the Metropolitan Washington Airport's Authority Public Safety Communication System. It's on the approaching runway 33 helicopter crash. After several minutes, someone asked to confirm the details. So that's when it's crashed there. Let's see what Shane's got here. Shane goes, made a short yesterday and deleted it. It was for a struggling YouTuber who reached out for help. I needed him to see I struggled just like him, giving him some hope, just to fly to everyone who's seen it. Pete goes, I joined the army on Thursday and I bought a lotto ticket that night and won $1,026. What a great day. Bloody hell, Pete. See? Pete's basically just said, if you become a Juicy Killer Monster Army member, you will win $1,026 that evening. Australian. It's guaranteed. Well done, Pete. Mate, it's not every day you win something like that, is it? Thanks for joining, mate. Congratulations, Pete. No way. 6 minutes later, at 9:04 p.m., the search and rescue mission was launched with the first boat arriving at 11 p.m. Why did the aircraft collide? Transport Secretary Sean Duffy told a press conference that the crash was absolutely preventable. Asked if the plane was aware there was a helicopter in the area, Mr. Duffy replied, I would say the helicopter was aware that there was a plane in the area. A map published by the Federal Aviation Administration, which manage US airspace, advises helicopters flying to the east of the airport along the Potomac River to stay below 200 feet. Flight tracking data, however, shows the military helicopter had quickly ascended to 300 feet before the crash, 100 foot above the recommended altitude. It is unclear if the helicopter took any action in response to a warning issued by air traffic control. Wow, mate. I feel sorry for everyone on board, mate. And you've got to ask the question. The question's got to be asked, right? this is what I'm getting. This is the vibe I'm getting from reading this story, yeah? The question's got to be asked. Was there a malfunction in the helicopter? Was there a malfunction in the helicopter where he couldn't control its altitude and it just went higher without him being able to control it? Was he going through some mental health issue and just decided to end it all and take as many people with him? Was his systems on board not working properly? Yeah, this and that. It beggars belief, doesn't it, of how things like this can happen, because these pilots, they're clever people, mate. They know what the altitudes are, they know what the heights are, they know what the area is. So for something like that to happen, for me, just in my opinion, allegedly, apparently, is I think something was going on with the pilot, mate, and he just pulled the ripcord and like, that's it. You know what I mean? But peace to his family and everyone else there that was involved, and I hope they get to the bottom of it, So Pete goes, I better win the 100 million lottery next week or I'm delisting myself from the army. No way, Pete. No way. Don't put me under that kind of pressure, mate. This army has got you $1,026, brother. Crossroads podcast goes, that could have been preventable, yeah, with the flight. And Little Shane goes, I do feel horrible for everyone's family. Me too, mate. I often joke with Lucy every time we got on a plane. She's like, oh, I don't like planes, they can crash and this and that. She really don't like it. And I'm like, it's all right, you're going to be all right. But it happens, mate. Do you know what I mean? It happens. These planes crash and people die. And it's horrible. So, what can you do? Drive everywhere, but then you can get in a car crash, can't you? But there we go. So what's your opinions on it, guys? And what's your opinions on Pete from Australia, who won $1,026 the very same night he joined as a Juicy Killer Monster Army member? Hey, remember, Pete, coincidences are God's way of remaining anonymous. Think on that. Coincidences are God's way of remaining anonymous. And you know who said that? No, not me. Do you know who said that? Albert Einstein. Think on, brother. Think on. Let's have a look here. Right, let's have a look here. Yep, so I'm really looking forward. I've been itching to do a members only live stream in the evening and do a jam session for everyone who's a member on there, because it's part of the membership. But obviously now we've got 3 members, we can do that. And we can try and do requests and try and figure out the song in front of you. Have a rum and coke, have a laugh, and just have a sing-song, boys and girls. And a catch-up, it'd be cool. Let's have a look here. I think I'm going to sneeze. Oh, God, man. Have you ever had a sneeze, like, when you've been out in public, you have an uncontrollable sneeze, and by the time, before you can even register that you're going to sneeze, you sneeze and all this snot comes out of your head. Have you ever had that? I've had that, mate. I've had that out in public where you sneeze and there's snot over you. You've got no tissue and you're like, bloody hell. You're like, oh, crap. And you run to the toilet or something. Pete goes, I saw on the news here a husband was texting his wife and she said they'll be landing in 20 minutes and they never did. Very sad. Yeah, it is, mate. It's horrible. It doesn't even bear thinking about, does it? Don't even bear thinking about. If you're a passenger on that plane, right? I don't know about you, I'll get a bit nervous when I look out the window and the wing's doing that. You know what I mean? And then you see a helicopter come up and crash in you, mate, and then you're suddenly in free falling through the air with no bloody parachute. You know what I'm saying? Mate, don't bear thinking about. Doesn't bear thinking about. Right, I'm having a look here at this different news, but it's also bloody miserable, isn't it? Pete goes, can I do a wind up on Lucy saying I signed up for a skydiving experience? Yeah, you can wind her up if you want, mate. But she won't be doing the skydiving. I'm going to be doing some more skydiving. I did some in the army. Just hope my back's up for it. I've still got the ability to walk when I hit the ground. Do you know what I'm saying? Pete goes, have you sneezed and let a ripper fart out? I've only ever done that once, right? And I tell you, it's rare, right? It's a real ability if you can do it, Pete. How many people on here have, I'm not talking about sneezing and they farted a couple of seconds later. Have you ever sneezed and farted at the exact same time? Because I have. Or have you ever burped and farted at the exact same time? Very hard to do. It's very hard to do. And, you know, when you've got a bit of personal time, try it. But it's damn near impossible to do. But I did it once, completely spontaneously. I think my body was trying to blow up. But I guarantee you haven't done it, but you've got to try it. At some point, before the next live stream, you've got to try and see if you can burp and fart at the same time, or sneeze and fart at the same time. It's very hard to do, but I did manage it once. Thank you. Yes. So let's have a look here. Let's look at the stories. I'm having a look here, and Crossroads goes, "Can I wind her up?" Yeah, go for it, mate. Fill you in goes, "Where's the worst place you've had a wet fart?" I think the worst place. I think the worst place ever at a wet fart was when I was 7 years old and I shit myself. I was at Pontins Holiday Club, and my dad and that at the time were in the arcade. And I said, "Oh, I need to go to the toilet, And literally 2 seconds after saying it, I farted and absolutely crapped me pants, mate, at 7 years old. Very embarrassing. But yeah, that's the worst place, mate. Pontins. Ruined everyone's holiday. Shit yourself. I'm nothing if honest, guys. I'm nothing if honest. Right. Let's have a look here. Oh, mate, I'm trying to look for stories here. This is why I end up just talking, because I don't know what it is with mainstream media. It's all doom and gloom and it's never bloody happiness. Where's the happiness, mate? Let's have a look. Now you got this guy here. Let's read this. This will be quite interesting. And we got Pete goes, "I don't know why, but when I go to the shops, I always do silent but deadly farts. It's because you're an assassin, Pete, and you're using nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare, and you're going in all stealth, and you're going, 'Oh, I'll have 10 Skittles vapes, please.' And when they smile, you let rip, and then you run out after paying, mate, and then just look in your windscreen mirror and watch them go like that. No, that's why, mate, because you're a stealth SAS assassin, Pete. That's why." Crossroads goes, "Can you manage having a wet fart whilst having sex?" It's something I've never aspired to do, Steve. And I don't suggest it for anyone else. Fill you in goes, "I had a wet fart in class at school, old primary school last hour. I hope nobody noticed." Lol. Shane's laughing his head off. Right. So, I don't know if you watch this in your other countries, but there's a program called Love Island, right? Now, one of the people that were on Love Island who won it back in 2018 is a guy called Jack Fincham, okay? And the title goes like this: Love Island star Jack Fincham released on bail after being jailed for dog attack. Let's read about this. So Jack Fincham appeared at South End Magistrates Court, where he gave a thumbs up sign after being jailed for 6 weeks. The Love Island star had pleaded guilty to 2 counts of being in charge of a dangerously out of control dog. Phil Ewingo's never watched Love Island. I used to watch it, but there were too many girls in bikinis, so Lucy said I'm not watching it anymore. Fair enough. But basically, it's all right if you've never watched Love Island, because it's not about that. It's about he's got either a banned breed or a dangerous dog that he had out of control. And we're going to read about the story about what happened. So it said, Love Island winner Jack Fincham has been released on bail pending an appeal, hours after being jailed for his Cane Corso dog attacking a man while he was running. The 32-year-old had pleaded guilty at Southend Magistrates Court on 2 counts of being in charge of a dangerously out-of-control dog, with one of the incidents causing injury. As well as being jailed for 6 weeks, he was ordered to pay £3,680 in total, including £2,000 contribution to Nelling costs, a fine of £961 and £200 compensation. But after being sentenced at the court on Wednesday, it emerged he had successfully lodged an appeal and had been granted conditional bail. Finch's solicitors told the News District Judge Williams heard the bail application in open court. So he's got a Corsa Koi dog or whatever it is, and he's just lost control of it, yeah? Completely lost control of the dog. It attacked someone before, he had a warning, and it attacked another runner, and now he got a 6-week jail sentence, but he's applied for bail and got it. So here we go. So Leddy, hello Leddy, thank you very much for joining. Said, I farted extremely loud in 5th grade while the class was reading a story. It echoed off the plastic chair. Everybody turned to the girl behind me, and I did too. So everyone thought it was this girl. Absolute legend, Leddy. SAS, mate. Straight in, straight out. Let the chips land where they may. The poor girl. Pete goes, he'll love it in jail. It'll be a holiday for him as he bats for the same team. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure. Fool you in goes, don't go on Chan. Lucy would lose her shit. Little Shane says, had a dog, golden lab, tried to bite my neck as a 10-year-old. I pushed the head down and bite me between my pecs. Ouch. Crossroads goes, Steve goes, fart in a shop then leave. Yeah, that's what Pete did in the chemist. So yes, there we go, guys. Right, I've got one here as well. This looks quite, it's based on something sad, but it's quite all right. So just a quick one for everyone who's on the live stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for our free Juicy Killer Monster Army members. If you're interested in the memberships or anything extra this channel has to offer, check out the membership section. You can see the titles of what content's going in there without having to pay for anything. And then if you want to view those videos, become a member and support the channel. But thank you for everyone there. Thank you for everyone watching on playback. Like I say, we do live stream news on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And the main channel is about finding stuff for free, charity shops and selling down at car boots. So David Bateman goes, hi Hannah, did you have a nice time out with your friends? Hannah's not here, mate.
She's in the kitchen.
It's Lucy. Lucy's here.
Hello.
Little Shane goes, hey David. So it's David Bateman. Hello, David Bateman.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
It's Luce.
Hello, everybody.
She's here.
I've been out for coffee with Hannah.
Yeah, coffee and milkshakes and all this. Crossroads goes, hi Lucy.
Hello.
Look, here she is. Right, so the next story. Little Shane goes, Mama. Dave Bateman goes, hey Shane. So the next story. Nirvana stage surprise reunion at benefit concert for LA fires. So the 5-hour fundraising extravaganza also features performances from California natives such as Katy Perry, Dr. Dre, I'll go just for that, and Billie Eilish, whilst people who lost homes and relatives shared their stories. Before we carry on, let's read what Phil says. I fainted the other week, grabbed it and threw it at my son for a joke. He's autistic and don't understand why I would grab my fart.
Sort of thing Justin would do that.
Good effort for trying to grab it, mate. The surviving members of Nirvana surprised fans by reuniting at a concert to raise money for Los Angeles wildfire relief efforts. Thursday night's 2-venue 5-hour extravaganza featured performances from plenty of California natives and stars with ties to the region, but the Nirvana reunion was the biggest surprise of the evening. Band members Pat Smear, Chris Novoselic and Foo Fighters Dave Grohl performed with a series of guest female vocalists. Let's have a look here. Their set started with St. Vincent as the frontman before Sonic Youth's Kim Gordon, Joan Jett and Grohl's singer-daughter Violet each joined them on stage. Ushering some of Nirvana's best-known tracks, the supergroup instead made inspired choices and launched into Breathe School and Territorial Pistons. With Violet on stage, they closed their set with All Apologies. So yeah, the Nirvana and other people have come together to put a relief concert on free of charge for the people affected by the LA fires. Lucy goes, love the sticker, Shane. David Bateman goes, how is Marley? Yes, he's still the boss of the house, mate.
He's been a naughty boy.
Oh, why has he been a naughty boy?
He's just pulling and doing everything that he shouldn't be doing.
Oh, he's been a naughty boy, a little boy Marley.
And he pulls back.
It's our
If I'm
dog,
trying to
sorry.
pull him, he's pulling back. So I can't get him going. He just refuses to do what he don't want to do.
That's why I took you off the lead, darling, because you just kept pulling. Steve goes, you can't pull out Lucy. Oh my god.
No, as in a jump out the
He's
air.
being sexual. He's pulling sexual down here. So we've got Inner Light, David. Whoop. Amish news to the max. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing all right. Little Shane goes, Lucy Crossroads signed you up for skydiving. Yeah, you signed up for skydiving.
No, I'm
Liz.
not skydiving.
You're first out the plane, mate.
No.
You've got to make sure it's all right for all the other jumpers.
No, never. No, you'll have to push me out. I'm not jumping.
I'll push you out. That's not a problem. I could do that.
Oh, thanks.
I could do that.
Love you too.
But I'll come out straight after you're done. Don't worry. Here we go. So reading these stories, guys, few and far between. I'd rather talk to you guys. You know what I mean? Inner Light goes, cheers. Hope you're both well. Very good, Inner Light. David, my mate. How are you, brother? I was just saying, David, because you just joined, unless you watch the playback, we're talking about our Juicy Killer Monster Army membership, because we've now got 3 members. And in the membership area, we do all our creative stuff where we sing, play guitar, and all this stuff that we can't put on the main channel because our main niche is getting stuff for free and selling it. So if you're ever interested, have a look at the membership thing, look at the titles of the films, and you can see me playing guitar, singing, and Lucy. We write original songs as well. And see if it's something you're interested in, mate. And for everyone else who watches this on playback and stuff like that,
We're going to start doing the lives, aren't we? Have you
already
said
done
that?
it, yeah.
Ah.
On a Wednesday evening as well, like I said before, but those that have just joined us, we could tell you again, on a Wednesday evening starting next week, Wednesday 7 p.m. every week, we are going to be doing a jam live session every Wednesday evening for members only. So if you want to be part of that, you need to be a Juicy Killer Monster Army member. It'll be 7 p.m. UK time on every Wednesday evening, and we'll be sat there with a rum and coke, Lucy, me, maybe Hannah, singing, playing guitar,
having a chat,
answering your questions just for the members that are supporting the channel. So
We've
have a
got
look.
3 members now.
Inner Light David goes, absolutely, I play piano as well. That's awesome, mate. Thank you very much. That's cool. Yeah, have a look. Have a look, David, on Inner Light. Have a look. Go on our main channel and just look under memberships, and you'll see the titles of the videos that are there. And we, as well as doing live streams in one live stream every Wednesday evening, you get custom emojis, custom loyalty badges. Your name comes up in green if you're a member. Custom videos just for the members, like I said, and that live stream, that all important live stream
at some point.
Yeah,
well.
and if we bring out any merch, there'll be discounts on all the merch. But we've been waiting to do evening live streams, and we've had one solid member from the word go, Shane Lightcap, and then we've got Pete Adventures in You and Crossroads, which are members now as well. So it'd be good to have you on board, anyone who wants to join, but especially you as well, David, especially if you play piano. So have a look, see what you think. No pressure, all right?
Adventures in
Pete
You.
goes, you're meant to be in bed. Got to go at 4 a.m. for a 5-hour drive. You're a bad influence, just. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Crossroads goes, where's the rum? Not today, mate. Do you know what? I've actually been off the alcohol all month. I've only had a couple of rum and cokes the whole month, literally 2, something like that, because I've been trying a bit of clean living through January. Pete goes, it's like 6 a.m. here, a bit early to be on the drink. Phil Ewing goes, ask Lucy if she heard Messy by Lola Young. It's like Fleetwood Mac. Have you heard that?
Heard of Messy, Han?
I don't think she has, mate.
No, I haven't.
David Bateman goes, has Marley had a poo emoji?
Poo emoji? Yeah, he had a poo earlier.
In Hannah's room lately.
No,
not in her room, mate. Trust me, mate.
Oh.
Hannah will be making shorts about that like she did last. I couldn't believe what I was watching last episode.
She goes, I'm not sure if I should do that.
She
got scared.
She filmed the poo. She filmed it and put it up. Look what's in my room. It's a massive pile of shit on the video.
There's a pile of poo.
And puke.
So there's a pile of diarrhea. There's a pile of sick. Then there's a massive, like, thick turd.
Oh,
It's like, how the hell?
yeah.
I've been
Marv
breathing
says-
in those fumes all night.
Marv says, all right, mate. All right, Marv. How you doing, brother? Little Shane has got a scary picture like that. Ventures in the Ute has got a lovely pink turd licking its lips. Little Shane says it could have been classic, a video of ages. She did it, mate. She put it on there. I couldn't believe I had to turn off. I looked at it, I can't watch this. It's somebody filming a turd. And Phil you in goes, Marley humps Hannah's pillows when he's left home alone. All your pillows have been humped by
I hope
Marley.
not. Hope not.
David Bateman goes, bloody hell, Marley. I know, mate. Not good, is it? It's not good. Right, let's have a look here. So what's everyone up to today? What you doing, where you been, what you seen, where you going, what's happening, right?
We're going dumpster diving later, aren't we?
We're going to go to a couple of places. Probably won't. We'll go out today, have a look, see if we can get anything.
He takes me to the best places, don't you?
Yeah, don't never say I don't take you out, because I take you to all the bins. I got a lovely bunch of flowers the other day from the bins. But yeah, so we're going to go out later, see if there's anything about. If we do, we'll film it and hopefully put a video out later. But if there's not enough footage, then we'll just wait until we get some more footage. But yeah, we're going to go and approach some more charity shops today. Hopefully get them on their books. And you never know, they might have some stuff ready for us to take straight away. Crossroads goes, get Marley nappies.
Yeah, I think he needs some.
Yeah, you can just borrow some of Lucy's.
Oi!
David Bateman goes, well, eventually the Ute goes, working a nice 25 degrees, sunny day. Laddie, I'm not jealous at all, Pete. I'm not jealous at all. Here, get this. You know when Pete joined our membership, he joined our membership, and then that same night he won $1,026 on the lottery.
Hey, that's
It
a
was not
sign, Pete. That must be a
That's
sign.
it. So I've
honestly.
said to him, it's basically
a
anyone
sign from God.
anyone who becomes a Juicy Killer Monster Army member is guaranteed to win $1,026 Australian dollars. Don't quote me on that because I ain't paying them $1,026. But if it worked for Pete, it could work for you guys. I'm just saying. Little Shane goes, later we have our engineering Christmas party. Going to have a rum and coke Christmas party at the end of January. What's going on, mate? Harry is blah blah blah. Hemmings, hello Harry, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Right, and
That meant you're entitled to a share. Fill you in.
yeah, that meant you're entitled to a share though. Yeah. Apparently Pete's going to share out all of his winnings to all the Juicy Killer Monster Army members if they join. Pete, you're so generous, my mate. Our army members will love that. I'm waiting for Pete's response. He's like, Justin, don't say it. Don't say it, Justin. I've got to buy Skittles vapes. I mean, he's going to invest all that money into Skittle flavoured vapes, I reckon. In Melbourne, Australia, mate. And Crossroads goes, I'd be lucky to win a kangaroo. Little Shane goes, nice tie, Pete. Let's have a look here. I'm looking at stuff here, guys.
Oh, so
Let's have a look
funny.
here. Let's read this one. It's not about deaths and murders. Can't be reading about deaths and murders and, you know what I mean, all the time. Pete goes, yeah, if I win the $100, Pete goes, yeah, if I win the 100 million lottery next, he will. So you've heard it, guys. You've heard it. If Pete wins the $100 million Australian dollars lottery on the next lottery, he will give a share to all the Juicy Killer Monster Army members. So make sure you're signed up, otherwise you could be missing out on millions. Or at least 10 Australian dollars. Lawless goes, I have a tiny sausage. JK, maybe. Hello, Lawless. Thank you for sharing that. Crossroads goes, no work today, Lucy. No, she's got a day off today, mate. She only works 2 days a week and 2.5 days next week, which is good because I don't want to work all the time. It knackers you out. We've all been there working full time. It's not good, is it? It just wears you out. Blah, 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 blah. Lucy, I don't work Friday. Yay. So what we're going to do, we're going to read one more story, yeah? So retail crime, record levels of theft and violence in our shops. It's getting on back to stealing, mate. Lawless goes, is that an elf bar? No, this is a Lost Mary BM 6000. Cost me 10 quid, mate, and lasts me a week. David Bateman goes, Hannah's music videos are brilliant. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Hannah is a very good singer. She's a very good dancer. And she also, if you haven't checked out, she does music reaction videos. So she'll look at a band's music video, she'll sit there and critique it and say what she likes and what she doesn't, and you can see her reaction to listening to it for the first time. So if you haven't checked those out, check out Finding Hannah and the music reaction videos. It's a good bit of entertainment for you. So retail crime, record levels of theft and violence in our shops. The Co-op's food business says a partnership between police and retail is helping turn the tide ahead of long-promised help from the government, as an annual industry report paints a bleak picture for both stores and their staff.
I feel sorry for the shops. There's not a lot they can do under a certain amount.
No, and to be fair, they're not on the best wage when they work in the shops. They're not on the best wage, and they shouldn't have to tackle people robbing at a knife point or whatever. Do you know what I mean? They're just trying to do a job, get a day shift in, mate, so they can have money for their family. They're not security. Do you know what I mean? What have you got here? Lawless goes, some of the puff devices are just stupid. I saw one with Bluetooth, yeah. Inner Light goes, 6000 sounds like an Audi car from 1982. Yes, the Audi 6000. 6000 stands for 6,000 puffs. Okay, so you get different ones, and the higher the number is the amount, basically the higher the number, the longer it'll last you. But yeah, I see why you say that. Phil Yin goes, yeah, they don't arrest shoplifters, so may as well fill a trolley full of tech and run out of Tesco's and sell it at boot sales. He's on to us. He knows what we're doing. Damn, I thought we covered that up really well. God, Phil, you got a finger on the pulse, mate. Pete goes, I had a bad day at work on Wednesday, and when I got home, I checked my mailbox and got a nice surprise with a letter all the way from Southampton. Yeah.
I was wondering if you'd got it, Pete.
Yes. So, Pete, it's good to know that the mail service works from Southampton, UK to Melbourne, Australia. So Pete was one of our competition winners, and he's finally got his sticker through. Shane, have you got your sticker through, buddy?
Shane got his.
Let us know if you got your sticker through. But Pete, yeah, I'm glad. So he's got a sticker with a nice personal message on the back. Thank you for being a subscriber and a Juicy Killer Man Monster Army member. So I'm glad that cheered you up, mate. Lawless goes, I miss them little puff bars, so small and not bulky. I would sell my soul to get them back. JK, I wouldn't sell my soul.
JK, I wouldn't sell my soul.
Right, so retailers have suffered unprecedented annual levels of shoplifting, losses and incidents of violence and abuse against staff, according to industry data. Although one major chain has told Sky News there are now signs of a fight back. The BRC, British Retail Association, used a publication of its annual crime survey covering the 12 months from April 24 to demand an urgent police and government response to mounting industry losses and incidents of assault. The survey showed 2.2 billion of recorded store losses from theft, up from 1.8 billion over the previous 12 months. That was despite a 1.8 billion industry investment on bolstering security over the period in a bid to get ahead of the fees from those operating independently to organised criminal networks. Assaults and abuse were up 340% in 2021, according to the survey, at more than 2,000 incidents per day, a hike of more than 50% on the previous 12 months, with many involving racial abuse and 70 times per day on average the use of a weapon. Just 10% of incidents of violence or abuse resulted in police attendance, the report said. But the Co-op's group lead on retail crime said that a partnership known as Pegasus, which began in October 2023, was starting to bear fruits for retailers. So I've got something to add to this, because I actually watched a documentary on this on the news. So a lot of people think, right? Oh, it's just people going in there and stealing stuff just so they haven't got to pay for their stuff, right? But what a lot of it is, It's organised gangs.
Yeah, they actually plan stuff to steal.
Yeah, it's organised gangs that are sending people out there to target the supermarkets, this and that, and steal and steal and steal. Now, you think to yourself, oh, why are they stealing toothpaste and stuff like that? Well, what happens is they get in contact with a dodgy distributor, and he'll turn around and say, I need 10,000 of each item, and I'll buy in bulk at thousands and sell it on. So we'll say I need 10,000 Colgate toothpaste. So what they'll do is they target all the shops, steal all the toothpaste, put them in crates and send them to the guy, and he has orders that he needs for filling, and he'll sell them to these other countries for money and then give everyone a share. And it's the same with razors and food and all this stuff. So that's why. Let me read some of these comments. Pete goes, didn't they like that picture of Charles? Elizabeth looks better. Yeah, fair play,
That's
mate.
a stamp.
Oh yeah, it was that the stamp? Yeah, it said an airmail stamp, wasn't it? It was blue and white.
So you used to see Elizabeth.
David Bateman goes, I think Marley should have his own YouTube channel.
I thought that a couple of times, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe Lucy could bring him in as a partner for her channel. Too Cool goes, g'day from Australia, mate.
Hello.
Said hi. Too Cool. Thanks for joining, mate. Bond's a ripper. Hogan's Ghost is a ripper, mate. How you doing? Little Shane goes, I've got it yesterday. He got it yesterday. I wanted to do a short video. Thanks for the custom envelope. To me, it's really precious.
I wrote a little bit on the back of it.
Yeah, enjoy it, brother. So isn't that interesting that we sent both those stickers off at the same time, and one arrived at California in America
yesterday,
and one arrived in Melbourne, Australia at the exact same time.
Yeah.
How mad's that?
Yeah,
That's
that
good,
is
isn't it?
weird.
Yes, I'm glad you got it, mate. Well done. Fill you in goes, I bet Justin got a Toshiba telly. I got the same remote. Yes, mate. Toshiba, mate. Hey, is your remote any good? Because ours is crap. Toshiba CT8, was it? CT8541.
Ask them about that remote because we want to change our remote.
Yeah, Lucy says, how do we get another remote for it? Because ours is a bit, you know what I mean? A bit slow, mate.
We've tried ordering new remotes and they haven't worked, have they?
No, Little Shade goes, like, I'm afraid to touch it yet. Too Cool goes, wow, you did well. Thank you very much, Too Cool. Thank you very much. Phil Ewing goes, the remotes are under $5 on eBay. Okay, cool. We'll have a look. Is it you just type in for the exact same remote? You just type in the model number, and then it will just work when it turns up. Because some of these remotes, they sell them as universal remotes. They try and do a system where you get it connected to the TV, but it never bloody works. We bought a brand new one, didn't we? And it didn't work. So yeah, we'll try that. I mean, it still works in that, but it's just a bit sluggish where it's been dropped so many times. Pete goes, buy a new TV and you'll get a new remote. That's such a good idea, Pete. Why didn't I think of that?
It's costly.
Why didn't I think of that, Pete? That's an amazing idea. No, I'd rather just buy a remote, Pete. It's a good TV. I've got a 59-inch LED Toshiba TV that I bought in a Black Friday sale. It must be about 5-6 years ago now. For 249 or 300 and something quid.
I think it was.
From AO.com. It was a really good deal. And we use it, mate, put it that way. Crossroads go, why is a queen's head on a first class stamp? You can't nick her ass, love. Well, it's probably offensive to put her ass on it. Do you know what I mean? A little Shane goes, haha. Well, I'm glad the stickers have got through. Obviously, it was going to take the longest to get through to Shane and Pete.
I think Steve got his first, didn't he?
Steve didn't get a sticker.
Steve.
Good one, Liz.
No, David. No, it's David.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I can't remember who actually said
How
that.
am I supposed to have a...
No, because they told you, didn't
The
they?
people in the UK got their stickers first. And obviously, Pete being in Melbourne, Australia, and Shane being California took the longest. But I'm really glad it got there. And it only cost like £2.50. Yeah, it only cost £2.50 for the stamp to send it to Australia and to California. Steve goes, where's mine? Yes, Steve, the competition, my mate, it was at a time we were a bit quiet. The competition was for the most interactive subscribers. So people that are members, people that are on the live streams, people that are commenting, sharing, liking, and as many videos as possible. So you missed out on that competition, but don't worry, because there will be other competitions coming up when we hit the next milestone of subscribers. And I will advertise it fully, mate, and you can take part in it, all right? So don't worry. Phil Ewing goes, the Toshiba knockoffs, the Toshiba knocks itself off and you got to unplug it to get it working sometimes. Yeah, what we find with our TV is you'll be watching Netflix or you'll be watching YouTube, other streaming services are available, and it will just pause, right? It will just pause, and then you have to turn the TV off at the wall and turn it back on, you know? So that's annoying, but it's cheap TV, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? What can you do? Pete goes, idea for members' lives, allow members to join the live. Well, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So on a members only live, we'll advertise it, and we'll advertise it on the community post and with whatever our latest video was. And then what it'll be, a members only live. So the people that are already members will be on the live. But if anyone wants to join that live, all they got to do is become a member, and then they can go straight on the live that's happening because they're instantly a member. So we got Crossroads, I did not get one. Boo. Sorry, Steve, next time, brother. Phil Ewing goes, there's an app for Toshiba, you use the smartphone as the remote control. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? There's a free app for Toshiba where you can use the smartphone as a remote control. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Oh, do you know what? I'm going to have a go at that. I'll try that later, mate. Little Shane goes, I'll send you a tracking number in an email. Hopefully everything comes the way it was made. For your information, thank you, Shane. For those who don't know what Shane's on about, Shane is very kindly sending us a lot of merchandise from California and some items to sell at our eBay store in support of the channel. So thank you very much, Shane. We look forward to getting those.
And to give to members and things.
And to give to members as well. Adventures in the Ute Peak goes, Steve was too busy searching Google for jokes.
Yeah, Steve went really quiet for a while. We were like, where's Steve gone?
Yeah, we wondered where Steve was. Yeah, we wondered where you were, Steve. But it's good to have you back on board, bud. Little Shane goes, oh yeah, a store owner asked me to make more shorts. I made a short for KK and Hannah. Cool, we'll check them out later, mate. I've got loads going on at the minute, but I will make time out of my busy dumpster diving schedule. Jumping out of bed. I tell you what, don't knock it till you try it. And Crossroad goes, it's not drugs. No, it's not drugs, Steve. Definitely not. It's merchandise and stuff like that he's very kindly made up for us. Right, I tell you what, if you want a free high, if you want a free buzz out of life, ask permission at one of these charity shops to see if you can go through the bins and stuff, and then go through the bins and film it and stuff like that. It's so funny, mate, because you get a buzz because you jump in there, you don't know what's in there, you're pulling it out, and it's really good stuff that you pull out, and I would say to anyone, don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, it's good fun. I love it.
It's so good, mate. It's so addictive as well. I see why people do it all the time. It's the same as when I first started scrap metal. You drive around doing scrap metal, and it's addictive seeing big piles of scrap at the side of the road that you can just take for nothing. So, what's everyone up to the rest of their day? What are you doing? Where you been? Going to end the stream in a sec. Where you been? What you been doing? What are your plans for the rest of today? And what is your plans for the weekends? What you're up to? We're going to be hopefully doing a car boot Sunday, as long as the weather's nice. It best be nice because we've got some stock to shift, mate. We need the space because we're approaching more charity shops today, and the more charity shops you get on the books, the more stock you get, you know. So it's cool. Little Shane goes, something I made will be useful on Wednesdays live. I wonder what it could be. Pete goes,
lube up first so you slip in the dumpster?
Do you lube up first so you slip in the dumpster easily? I tell you, mate, there's nothing easy about getting those dumpsters, because I'm only like just under 5'10", or like 5'9.999". I can't get in the bloody bin, mate. I had to ask mate. It's so embarrassing. I asked to ask matey. I said, "Oh, have you got a stool I could borrow?" And I got on the stool. Got in the bin, damn near killed myself getting in there, and then I got in the bin, and then the bin moved, and it pushed the lid down. The lid went on my head. You missed all this because I didn't have someone filming it, but I couldn't film it and do it all. And I was getting stuff out of the bin, but I was realising the more I was taking out the bin, the lower I was going, and I couldn't get the stool in to get back out. So I had to just like a whale that comes out of the water onto the beach with its last attempt to jump back in the water. I just went, and then managed to get out of the bin. Otherwise, it would have been a shut and...
You'd still be there now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it would have been an open and shut case, guys. I would have been done for. Shane's laughing. Like, Pete goes, Lucy's got to give you a leg up to get in. Yes, mate. It's mad. I think what I'm going to do next time is get a pulley system attached to the dodgy door on my van and just say, don't open the door, and I can use it to hoist myself out, mate, like a barrel down a cellar. Inner Light's laughing. Yeah, we'll go out today. You're going to get a lot more footage like that, as well as us driving around finding stuff. You're going to get a lot more footage of me jumping in and out of bins and stuff. And I tell you, it's the best fun ever, mate. The best fun ever. Because not only do they have the stuff in there, they've got the bags and the boxes as well, so you can package it all up. So you just take it, and we've got full permission to take it. We only do it at places. Hoist myself. David did like laughing. So it's funny, mate. It's a good laugh. Crossroads goes leg over low. Yes, just about, Steve. Just about, mate. But yeah, if you want to see footage like that, look at some of our videos, the latest videos, because that's what we're getting into. And then don't forget, every Sunday we'll be, as long as it's not raining, we'll be selling. You can see how much we sell stuff for.
I hope there's people to sell to this week.
Yeah, me too. Pete goes, Lucy needs to close the lid on you and take you for a ride. Mate.
Imagine that if I shut the lid and pushed you down the street in the bin.
I tell you what, you'd be doing me a favour, because when it stops on a curb and it throws me out with all the rubbish, you know, I won't give myself another hernia, won't I? Inner Light says, sorry, Buggy Jack. Little Shane goes, Amish carjacking. I can take it, boys. Bring it on. Come on. I can take it.
Pete said, Lucy needs to close the lid. Oh, no, you read that.
Yeah, read that. Steve goes, great. Can you do that? Yeah, we'll do it, mate. We'll give it a go. Never know. I might just get her to push me. I'll tell you what. Can't be pushing bins down the road and falling over. The charity shop will tell us to piss off, mate. Do you know what I mean? They'll do us right in. They'll say, nah, you're all right, mate. I ain't having you around the bins again. You start playing dodgering with the bins and all that stuff. Not the best look, is it? Anyway, guys, I've had an absolutely fantastic live stream this morning. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all again for everyone who takes part, the subscribers, the watchers, the people on playback. Like I said, if you want to check out the Juicy Killer Monster Army membership, feel free. You can have a look at what videos are there. And if you want to watch them, you've got to be a member. We appreciate the support, whether you're a member or not. And Crossroads goes, be funny for us to watch though. Yeah, it would be funny, mate, but I can only get away with so much, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, so today, hopefully we're going to get a video out later or tomorrow. And today we're going to approach in more charity shops, trying to get more stuff for free, seeing what's on the streets. Not kicking the ass out of it, but just going to a couple of places. Glad I caught you all. Says Dave in a light. Take care, everyone. Have a blessed day, says Pete. Thank you, brothers. I love it all. And yeah, check out the memberships. If you want to join. If not, that's fine. But we appreciate you all. Take care, guys. I will see you when I see you. The next live stream news is Monday, because remember, we do that on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you for everyone who took part in today's live stream and the people that are taking time to watch the playback. Little Shane goes later. Pete, Chop, Davis, Lucy, Justin, Hannah, Malin. Dave in a light, blessings. Justin from Juicy Killer Monster, over and out. Have a great day.